Hi everybody, back in my office here in Chicago today. It's a beautiful day here in Chicago. Just got back from the East Coast last night where I did some sales training for a telecommunications company. And I was reminded again, working with this group and doing some coaching and doing some training, of a couple of the most serious screw-ups that we sellers make, whether we're rookies or whether we're veterans. I call them sales sins. And the first is not being concise enough when we're dialoguing, when we're speaking, not being brief enough, being too long-winded, if you will. In fact, it reminds me of the story that the great writer of the book Genesis described the creation of the whole world in just 442 words, but the average seller selling everything from copiers to medical devices to lasers wants to go on for hours about the benefits and features and all advantages of their particular product, and the key is really to be much more brief when describing those particular relevant aspects of your product or service. And one way to do that is to remember in your mind that the real magic in selling is not in sharing the benefits and features and advantages of your product. The real magic in selling is in listening. And that if you'll remember that you should be listening 70% of the time and talking only 30% of the time. A sales expert Brian Tracy calls listening the white magic of the world of selling. And so anytime that someone is making a statement or you've asked them a question, I want you to pause 3 seconds before you respond again and focus on not trying to think of what you're saying next. I think if you'll focus on listening and less on speaking, you'll discover that your sales results will improve and that the prospects will find you much more interesting, actually because you said less and not more. Good day, everybody.